Yo, what's going on, guys? We're going to be going over a review of today. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. The Apex sale did end, so it's up to you whether you want to click the link in the description or not for that. But the Apex sale did end. Wait for the next sale to get some more accounts. Trust me, they're worth it. Lastly is my Patreon and my WAP, not my Patreon, sorry, my WAP just opened again. So if you want to watch my live streams every day for free, I am doing a free live stream Monday. So if you want to join that. But if you want to watch my live streams for free, go join that. All right, so today was really nice. Okay, all the better days for me was, by the way, today was paper only. Okay, I only paper traded. I was streaming this morning in paper, and today was paper trade only. Okay, why is it paper trade only? It's because we have NFP tomorrow. Okay, but let's say today was a normal day. I'm going to review it in hindsight, okay? And we had a really nice open. Why was the open really nice? Because yesterday, in my live stream, I said I wanted this for value gap and ES, okay? It's just one of those textbook for value gaps where we're bound to have some sort of reaction. I know it's above this, but this one you can see is, I think this is around the 0.62 fib. It's a little above it, but it was in between that 0.5. It was in discount, okay? So whenever we open up the day in one of these, it's really nice because we can already kind of anticipate some sort of support to form, okay? So it's really nice when we open up in these, right? When you open up in a day like this, you're going to struggle a little bit more, okay? But today we opened up in a nice clean fair value gap, so it just kind of makes a lot more obvious setups. And these are the days where we can really do well because everything's just that much more obvious if we open up in like an inside candle or whatever. So that's the first thing, okay? And you can see same with the daily, right? Daily and NQ got to the same exact spot, okay? Right here. So we opened up in it. It's really nice. So that was my first thought going to the day. Okay, if we bring it down to like a 5-minute time frame and just review the day for a bit. Let me just delete all this stuff. See here. So this is the London session. We dumped in London. We know we have NFP tomorrow. And the first thing I kind of was looking for this morning was, where was it? Was these lows. Okay, it's down here. And in my live stream, if I go to the 1 minute, in my live stream, okay, I didn't really touch anything here. I did touch a play before pre-market. In pre-market. I just want to go over that. So basically what I did is I shorted like right here and I covered at these lows, okay? The reason why I did that is two things. One, you can see we violated these, okay? And if you even go like the 2-minute time frame here, okay? If we go back a little bit, you can see it's just a giant, see how I can turn that into one cleaner fair value gap? So we violated the 2-minute fair value gap, and after this candle, I was like, okay, this should be the draw. We did have data this morning, and see how once we take out data high and data lows are very, very good liquidity points. So this one is a good liquidity point, and then the low we create after the data low, or after the data is a good liquidity point. So once we check out this one, a lot of times what happens is there's a lot of voids up here, so they get filled. We just go for this one. So when I saw this inverse, I'm like, okay, we took out the data high. I bet you we're going to go to the low that was created 2 minutes after the data came out. Okay, so it was a nice draw. And I tried holding a runner till down here, but it never hit. And this is one of those things where ICT had sell side mark down here, but remember what I say. If ES hits a low at the same time, there's a good chance that there's some sort of SMT that forms. And you can see right here, okay, this low, ES hit the low and NQ did not. So I always say, like, when ES hits the low, it's just a good idea just to scale more than you usually would in NQ, just in case an SMT. And you can see the SMT did play out. Okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing, okay, open was very sloppy. Okay, I took the short and I didn't really trade right away to open. So what I did try to do is I tried a small short here in paper. Okay, that obviously lost. I think I went 3 for 5 total today in live stream. This lost, okay. I tried this because it was a BPR, inverse fair value gap, right? It'd be equal lows below. So I was like, okay, these are probably gonna hit. Just got blown through. Okay, I stopped out right away. If I look back, it was not smart to do that. Why? Probably because there was an SMT and we were in discount, and you never want to. Sometimes it will shorten discount, but especially when there's an SMT, I just don't think it's a good idea. So that was losing play, and then I took another play. I took a long right here out this order block. Why? Because I saw two things. I saw there's an inverse right here. Okay, broke plus inverse, and because of the SMT right here, I knew he hit this high, but because there was an SMT, I was like, okay, we're probably gonna go higher here. And that was mainly because of the SMT. Okay, and then we created like a double SMT here with these lows. See these? So there's a double SMT here created these lows. Okay, we took out, you can see we took out this low on ES, but we did not take out this low on Q. So we had a double SMT at this point. Okay, so give me 1 second. I actually just said that wrong. The SMT was here. This, I'm kind of jumping to a later play. That's my bad, guys. I'm about to talk about this play later. The double SMT was for the next play I'm going to talk about. But for this one, I long this because two things. There's a nice high probability order block. Okay, see this down candle right here before the giant move. There's like no wicks on this. Okay, and it's a breaker too, or it's a reclaimed order block. So right here, this candle. So it's kind of a double whammy here. And I saw these wicks kind of holding, so I was like, okay, it looks like it's holding support. I'll try long. Even though we already hit this, okay, I still knew there was this SMT right here. So like, whenever we have that, I don't really care about these equal lows, okay, because we have the SMT. So I longed this, and I sold on this pump. I sold somewhere in this candle. I forgot exactly where. I don't think I had a specific target in mind for this one. I think I took like 20 points. Okay, and then I took a loss, another loss, and it should have been a win. So what I did is I actually shorted right here, this candle. And this is one of those situations where you know this is a sell model, right? It's a very obvious curve. You know it's a sell model. Okay, so we just look. It's a clearly obvious sell model. We should complete these lows. But I wasn't watching ES at the same time because I was on my phone. I could not watch today. I was on my phone, so it was hard. And we got a SMT with the London low, okay, which is again right here what I kind of pointed out earlier. So see how I took out the low, but on Q we didn't. So obviously, if I was on my monitor this morning, okay, geez, what is this pump? Sorry, just looking at this pump we just got. Wow. Okay, so I do want to point out something real quick. Very nice call up by me. 1 second. So if we look at my indexometry, this is actually happening live right now. Earlier, I said I want these equal highs right here, 15,520. Okay, I saw we had an hour inversion. Okay, you can see we had an hour inversion right here. So I was like, okay, I want these highs. This should hold the support. Literally the last few minutes of market, we just tagged them. That's crazy. So I'm about to post that. But yeah, that's another play called out. So so we had those equal highs there. That was kind of the last play I wanted to go over. But going back to the short I was talking about before, just one of those other things where you would obviously scale. Okay, I should have scaled. I did not scale this one. Keep in mind this is all paper trading. Okay, I did not scale on this. I brought it all the way down here, and I saw a yes at the low. I still didn't sell, and I got stopped out. And what I did is I actually reversed the position once this was inverse. So I saw this become inverse, and I reversed the position. Okay, this is a very obvious single fair value gap. If we look at like the 15-minute, we missed kind of the market maker buy model line from earlier, so we came really close. So I was like, okay, we should come back to them, right? And the other thing I saw is, if you look at the 5 minute, we had a nice 5 minute inverse fair value gap right here. So I ended up taking a line, and then I averaged down, and then I sold I think I sold at this high because this got me back green for the day. So I was trying to show what good risk to reward did, because I took two losses and 3 wins. And I was down like 40 points at some point, and I think this is like a 60-point play to bring me back green. So, again, all of it was paper today. All of that was paper today. In hindsight, definitely something I probably wouldn't have taken just because it was a 4 o'clock candle, even on a normal day. But kind of cool how I still got the draw on liquidity right. Just shows you that this algo thing is not fake. Okay, this is all real. Market target sees, right? There's equal highs above. But yeah, sometimes like if I see this being inverse, like even before the candle close, like ton of volume coming, I'll just market buy in. Sometimes you can see, especially with an obvious target up here. We did have an obvious target. So yeah, that's kind of a little review today. Don't really care much about this price action. This is one of those fair value gaps where you stopped right at equal highs, but you just wouldn't take it because it's way too high in premium. Like some people might go light in this, but I feel like these fair value gaps trick people a little bit. You know, we buy set above, but we're way up in premium, and a lot of times we'll dump and then go back above them. So I don't really like these fair value gaps. It looks obvious, but it's really not. You know, so yeah. Little review today. This is one of the last plays I want to go over. When I said I wanted the equal highs, we were right here. What do you do after that? You look for the confirmation setup. We got the confirmation setup, but with my strategy, I would have gone stop to break even. Okay, see how we hit this high? Whenever we hit this internal high, I stop out of break even if we go back down. And usually what I do is I'll scale some here and I'll scale some there, because if I'm right about the draw, we should at least go to this high. And if I'm wrong about the draw, we should still at least go to this high, then dump. And I was wrong, obviously, but it still is a free trade. Okay, so that's just a little review today. Hope everyone enjoyed this video. It did go a little long. Other than that, peace out, and I'll be live Monday for you guys.